gentlemen, this morning the students of Father Agnes School present to you The Peace Child by Mark and Helen Johnson and Sue Langwade.
Today's musical, The Peace Child, is set in the mystical land of Mambika, a place bursting with rhythm and color, where the river splits the land in two. In this land live two tribes, the Wanakikis and the Satongis, with their lifestyle and values different from each other. The Satongis promote physical prowess above all else, while the Wanakikis choose to concentrate on what they see as better creative endeavors. With the unexpected arrival of a Western television crew who wants to use the tribal lifestyle as a subject for their documentary, things start changing. The idea of building a bridge across the river, bringing the two tribes together, was something that they had always feared, as it could bring about a war. A good news is then proclaimed, the coming of the Wanakiki chief's firstborn. This story is about how this child, yet to be born, becomes the harbinger of peace and harmony. I request you to sit back, relax, and enjoy The Peace Child.
Welcome,
Bienvenue.
Swagatam,
Welcome,
Namaskar.
honored guests,
and revered teachers.
we are here today to tell you a story.
And you are here to listen.
It's a story that could take place anywhere.
But to make it fun for you and the people who do the costumes, lighting, the sound, etc., we have set our story in a land bursting with rhythm and color. Yes, the vibrant, mystical land of
Mambika.
Together, we will travel over many mountains for the seven turnings of the sky, from summer blue to starry black. There, we will find this land of awesome wonder, where the river of 1,000 songs splits the land in two.
Have you been taking extra literacy lessons?
To the edge
On the west side of the river lived the Sotongi tribe.
Sotongis! Ha! Wala wala bee! Sotongis! To be a Sotongi, you must be strongy, or you can't belongy to Sotongi crew.
On the east side of the river lived the Wanakiki tribe. You may just think it is a deep and raging river that separates the two tribes. But, oh no, there's so much more than that.
No one knows where it all started, but we do know that for many generations, these tribes have passed down lies about each other, lies that have been spoken for so long, they now seem true.
Can you believe that from the moment they're born, each tribe member is taught to hate the other tribe? It's ridiculous.
You weaklings, you think weight training is waiting around for something to happen?
Yeah, weaklings. Looking at you, we can see where dumbbells get their name from. Wait, Wanakiki is an artist. Trust me, you couldn't draw a conclusion.
Trust you? I do never trust you. Wanakikis are all liars and cheats.
You, Sotongis, are just muscles and big heads. You are so chicken, you could be a McChicken sandwich. Liars, liars, bunch of liars.
Clowns!
It beats me. Why can't the tribes find a balance? They need to remember that if you exercise your body, your mind, you can be just like me, brilliant and fit.
And so modest. Just get on with it, will you? Monday mornings.
Each rising of the sun, the tribes would gather for a full village assembly to share important news.
Wanakikis, good news. My wife is due to have a baby anytime now.
Sotongis, we finally have a winner in the fitness tournament. Beko, our champion.
Next item, food provision. Would one of the fishing net supervisor check if any fish has come in? Supplies are running surprisingly low.
Could be. The bears are back in town. They are too lazy to catch their own food. They might be taking ours.
You better not go on your own. The bear's leader is a nasty piece of work. Any volunteers to go with her?
Sotongi warriors, is the hunting party ready to go?
Yes! Swift as an antelope, cunning as a tiger.
Silent as a slithering snake.
We bounce!
Whatever their differences, these people all live under the same sky and share the scent from the same flower.
But do they realize that? Oh no, they would rather be. It beats me. It really does.
Still, each day, the sun, which has no favorites, rises and warms the toes and hearts of Wanakikis and Sotongis alike. the day in their own way, each failing to appreciate the other. They simply can't see that without variety, everything would be really boring. If only they would look around at nature, so full of variety and change. A multicolored world with a fascinating assortment of shapes and places. Where would we be without the shifting patterns of nature? If sun chose not to bow down to the moon at night.
You mean if it was all the time and no night, when would the mums get their beauty sleep? And dads practice their snoring. And if the weather never changed, what would we complain about?
Right, come on, get going. Shoulders up and down, and up and down. Keep it moving. Run on the spot and jump. Good, and jump. What do we want to be? Let's show them.
And the Sutongis taunt the Wanakikis with display of strength and athletic grace.
Excellent. Now keep pumping.
Meanwhile, the Wanakikis counter this with example of literary genius.
I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats high over fields and trees, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of silly Satongis.
I love the river's beauty, rippling in the fragrant breeze, reflecting the majestic mountains and keeping away the Sotongis.
Magnificent. Now relax for a moment. Close your eyes and visualize your breeze swaying in the breeze, not again in the world. What do you know? At least we have got some imagination.
You are just on another planet.
I wish you were. Then we wouldn't have to see you every day.
Life goes on. And one day, in the Satongi village, something very unusual happens.
At last, this passion of that river and the magic in those mountains. We have come from over the mountains to find out about the people who live in this valley. Translator, can you translate, please?
They have come from over the mountains to find out about the people who live in this valley.
Ah, can we camp up here with you and see how you live?
Can they camp up here with you and see how you live?
Tell them, of course, they are as joyfully received as the sun on a winter day. They will be our honored guests for as long as they wish to stay. They will be as precious to us as the first harvest, as welcome as a cool drink on a hot summer's day.
He says okay.
Do you think they have a 13-amp socket anywhere?
I need a drink.
This is so amazing. It's like going back in time. They are so unspoiled. This is what I have been waiting for my whole career. This is going to be a hit. We'll finally hit on a big. I can see it now. My name will be up in the lights.
No, if I can't find a socket, it won't.
Isn't that another tribe? Yoo-hoo! This is so good. 2 tribes for the price of 1. How can we get to them?
Over my dead body and the slit throats of all my tribe.
He says it won't be easy.
Nonsense. Where there is a will, there is a way. Of course, we could arrange a bridge to be built.
No bridge! You don't want to get involved with those Wanakikis. They are bad medicine, slow and weak. They are of no interest. All they do is write poems and pretend to be trees. Come and sit with us. Our finest cook, Delio, will serve a freshly killed antelope in your honor. and you shall have the heart.
He hopes you are not vegetarians.
Oh, he's so cute. Is he your son?
Is he the next chief?
No. Sadly, me and my wife can't have children. He is the second son of my third sister.
Ah, definitely.
Now let us demonstrate our excellence and superiority. When you can have the so strongies, you don't need the wimpy kikis. When you can have the best, why settle for anything less?
Welcome to our tribe, to our way of life. We are proud to be mighty Sotongi. Welcome to our tribe, to our way of life. We are proud to be mighty Sotongi. Buffalo faster than antelope fiercer. The tigers were hunters of pride. Brave as the lion, king smarter than anything. Be the superior Sotongi tribe. If you want the best, put us to the test. We are all you need, mighty Sotongi. If you want the best, put us to the test. We are all you need, mighty Sotongi. Buffalo faster than antelope fiercer. The tigers were hunters of pride. Brave as the lion, king smarter than anything. Be the superior Sotongi tribe. Welcome to our tribe, to our way of life. We are proud to be mighty Sotongi. Welcome to our tribe, to our way of life. We are proud to be mighty Sotongi, Sotongi, Sotongi.
Hey, I have an idea. A rope bridge might do it.
Won't that sway a bit?
Don't worry. Let's get to work.
I just don't believe it. These media people, why don't they think? It's obvious. A bridge is just going to cause trouble. It makes me so angry.
Calm down, dear. Calm down. At least the bridge isn't built yet.
Oh, look. Look who's coming out from the Dark Mountains cave over there.
Oh, the bears are back in town.
Hey, what have we here?
Look here, Mr. Brown. Ain't this a camera?
Sure is, Bruno. And there's a microphone too. This could be useful, Bruno. Really, really useful.
Yeah, Mr. Brown. What for, Mr. Brown?
We will make sure that everybody gets the message. Nobody but nobody messes with the bears.
You are dead, and who gave you permission to stare, huh? Huh? Hey, you are dead, and who gave you permission to stare, huh?
escarpment is gone. Who could have taken it?
Who is the thief?
Let me think. The snakes and crocodiles couldn't have carried it.
Snakes and crocodiles could not carry it.
The lions and tigers are not interested in that sort of a thing.
Lions and tigers are not interested.
Must be that no good bunch of light-fingered grizzlies, the gang of bears.
Bears? He's just joking. Kids must be playing with it somewhere.
Well, we'll have to send it for more later. Now let's get on with finalizing plans for the bridge.
If the bridge is built, it will mean a terrible war. Many of my people will die. Without the waters between us, there will be nothing to hold back the hatred we have for those Wanakikis and they have for us.
Nonsense! We are doing something fantastic here. They're going to love being a part of it all. People love happy endings. A award-winning reporter bridges the gap between the rival tribes.
Spears will pierce many hearts. Man, woman, child, no one will be safe.
Builders are here! Excellent! You see, it's all happening. Too late to turn back now.
There are hard times ahead.
We'd better go and sharpen some spears for the fight already.
I don't see how we can avoid a fight.
We can't let those Sotongis beat us.
Look how angry the river is. It's a bad omen. Nothing is ever going to be the same now. Is it?
And so, firmly trapped in the web of ancient lies, the tribes dwell in the shadowlands of fear. Suspicious looks darting across the river like sharp arrows. This tension is almost unbearable.
Everybody listen! I bring a fantastic news. The cheese baby has been born.
Yay!
I will send the news out on the drums.
With the morning sun, a new life has come. Everybody listen. Spread the word about, get the message on. For a son is given. Let's everybody celebrate this day. Our light has come, our child is born. Let's everybody sing a song of praise. Our child is born today. With the talking drum, music has begun. Everybody listen. Let the drivers shine, get the message out. For a son is given. Let's everybody celebrate this day. Our light has come, our child is born. Let's everybody sing a song of praise. Our child is born today. With the morning sun, a new life has come. Everybody listen. Spread the word about, get the message out. For a son is given. Let's everybody celebrate this day. Our light has come, our child is born. Let's everybody sing a song of praise. Our child is born today. With the talking drum, music has begun. Everybody listen. Let the drivers shine, get the message out. For a son is given. Let's everybody celebrate this day. Our light has come, our child is born. Let's everybody sing a song of praise. Our child is born today. Let's everybody celebrate this day. Our light has come, our child is born. Let's everybody sing a song of praise. Our child is born today.
My beautiful baby. What kind of future will there be for you? Why did you have to be born at this time? Is there no way out of this?
I can't see one yet, but we must keep hoping.
They can have it back. It's broken.
This is such a cute baby. I can't see how it can be sorted.
What you're forgetting is that Mambika is a mystical land whose very core is steeped in an ancient wisdom far beyond the reach of our human minds.
Wow!
There is wisdom that can find a way where there seems to be no way. So simple and yet not without a cost, as the chief finds out in his dream.
In the ancient times, long before, beat drumming feet, ever hungry for war, and the thud of the feet broke the heart of land, and the wound grew larger
and it touched every man until wisdom came down from the mountain top with an awesome plan for the bloodshed to stop.
All things can be restored, forgiven. For this to be, a child must be given, a firstborn child, from one chief to another. While this child lives, all shall live as brothers. When this child is given to the enemy, where once was war, now peace shall be. All must abide by this ancient plan, for its wisdom is written on the heart of the land, the peace child.
As the chief awakes next morning, the icy fingers of fear grip his heart. For 2 more nights, he has the same dream.
All must abide by this ancient plan, for its wisdom is written on the heart of the land, the peace child.
Our child must be the peace child.
Never!
Send the message out on the drums.
Call the elders to the meeting quickly. Something incredible has happened.
My life, my love, my only child, the time has come for our goodbye. I've cried, I've prayed to find a way, but now I make this
Put away your weapons. The chief of Wanakikis is to give us his firstborn daughter as a peace child. We will all love her as our own. There will be no war.
As the child is taken from her mother's arms and given by her father to their enemy, a sense of awe fills the heart of everyone watching. All hold their breath in anticipation. Words cannot express the sadness in the mother's heart.
The child is here. Welcome her. Let her take places in your hearts. She brings peace. In your heart, you let a tiny seed fall to the ground and die. So for it a harvest of peace might come. Now let us together celebrate the birth of our daughter.
Hooray!
Hey, at least if they're all going to be friends now, this baby is going to have a huge family. Think of all those birthday presents.
So the plan is fulfilled.
And the bridge, which had become a symbol of fear, becomes a symbol of hope.
Look! Our equipment! This is so amazing! You must get me on the film. I'm going to wade in the river and it will be symbolic. Me as the bridge. Fame and fortune. Here I come.
And so, our story ends here. We can draw our journey to a close and head off into the sunset towards the hope-filled horizon.
And all because of wisdom drew forth a startling solution to the age-old problem of blind hatred and fierce pride.
A peace child.
Now that was spectacular. Thank you, friends, for bringing to us the vibrant message of peace, harmony, and friendship. The appeal to us is to give up enmity and build bridges of unity and brotherhood. Let us heed their message and take honest, sincere steps to make peace a reality.
A delightful morning to everyone present here. On behalf of all fellow Agnolites, I deem it a great honor and privilege to stand before you to propose the words of gratitude for being with us this morning and making us feel proud. We extend our sincere thanks to our director, Reverend Father Carvalho, for his unconditional support and guidance to always think ahead and execute seamlessly. It's only a vision that has inspired us to preside over this annual day celebration in our new auditorium, The Cube. Thank you, Father, for being an author of our ambition. We take immense pleasure in thanking our principal, Sister Geeta, for being a catalyst who genuinely cares in refining the talents of the young ones. Thank you, Sister Geeta. We would also like to thank our Vice Principal, Ma'am Menka, Coordinator of the Primary Wing, Ma'am Rashmi, and our beloved teachers for encouraging and helping us to deliver a good performance today. We acknowledge your contribution and efforts in being a partner, mentor, and a guide to us. We thank our costume designers and our art department for arranging wonderful and lovely costumes. We also thank our technical staff for managing sound and light, the photographers, and of course, Didis and Bhaiyas who have rendered the valuable services. Undoubtedly, their various contributions in today's event made a difference. Before we conclude, a special note of thanks to the beautiful choir, the participants, the hosts who have played a part to ensure a great annual day program.
With the help of God in hard work, by the dreams set ablaze for a song, by our patron, Father again. On let's venture and march we ahead. With the help of God in hard work, by the dreams set ablaze for a song, by our patron, Father again. Hey, you all. Father and students, our task is noble and high. Keep our motto clear and high. For the struggle of life and success. Hey, you all, Father and students, our task is noble and high. Keep our motto clear and high. For the struggle of life and success. There is learning for fun and all. Love your neighbor as yourself. This is the motto that guides us all young pupils of Father Agnes School. There is learning for fun and all. Love your neighbor as yourself. the anchors a very big hand for impeccable